Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode of Reaction and Review UK. Before we get started, I got two small little announcements. I did say on Facebook that I was going to do a reaction review for the Japanese anime Air Master, which was requested by Lily Livers, but unfortunately, I bookmarked the page that had the video on it, but the video was taken down and I can't find any other source that has it, so unfortunately, Air Master is off the list this month. Well, all 2 days of it left, really. But today's episode and tomorrow's episode, which is something that a lot of you have been requesting, is still up for review. So don't worry about that. And maybe I could do it again later on, but if I can find it, but who knows. It's not completely off the list, but I can't do it for now, should we say. And announcement number 2, I'm really glad you guys really enjoyed... Really, twice there. Really. I'm really glad you guys enjoyed the Hitalia reaction and review, and I will say that, after doing that, I started watching a couple more episodes, and yes, I am now a fan of Hitalia. To the point that I'm actually thinking of cosplaying as Britain one day. I think that show turned me into a weeaboo. Go figure. I bring this up because a lot of you have started requesting Japanese anime since the Hitalia one, and the one that keeps popping up is something called Hellsing Ultima. Didn't know it ever made animes. So, here's my idea, and here's the proposal I got for you guys. For something like January or February, would you guys want to see an anime month for Reaction Review UK, where I just cover nothing but French foreign anime, you stupid git, where I cover nothing but Japanese animes? Now, if you guys want to see that, I got a little request, just sort of like a bargaining chip, shall we say. Could somebody draw me a really kick-ass, anime-style picture of Random? The guy you see in the title card of this video. Now, normally I would just draw this myself, and I'd have no problem doing that, but when it comes to Japanese art style and just drawing in general, my artwork, how can I put this? It's a bit like any video game console launch lineup. It's shite, but it should be better. So, if you guys want to see an anime month for Reaction Review UK, let me know, and then all I ask in return is, could somebody draw me a really kick-ass, anime-style picture of Random, just so I can use for the title card? Which kind of like you see in the, Video Game Month and Halloween Month, for example. Anyway, let me know if you want to see that, and much obliged if anyone wants to help. Announcement's over, on with the episode. Today's reaction review request comes in once again from Helsing920. Yeah, I know he calls himself Emma Prevost now, but stick to what you know, that's what I always say. Now, I know nothing about this show. The only thing I know about it is it stars a girl with gingery blonde hair and in a green, leaf outfit thing. That's about it. Today's episode up for review is Excel Saga, if I'm pronouncing that right. Emma recommended this to me because he said to me, this is something you really need to check out. Now, I know nothing about it, so I'm going into this absolutely blind. I have no bias, positive or negative feelings towards it. So, let's see what happens. With that in mind, everybody, grab a drink. It's time to kick back, relax, and check out Excel Saga. This reminds me of Arfin House now. This voice acting sucks. We're barely 2 minutes in, and my ears are bleeding. Emma, fuck you, man. Thank you. I hate this main character. I want her to shut up. Is it like the whole thing with her to be annoying because my ears are bleeding now? Thank you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. God damn it, will you shut up? Okay, I want to just point something out here that I know people are going to say in the comments. Why do you hate this character? I thought you liked wacky women, and you've got characters like Silly and Miss Braface. See, the thing is, wacky is fine, but when your main character is screaming louder than Doug Walker every 5 seconds, that's not funny, that's not endearing, that is just annoying. Although the plus side, I get to see you get killed
okay,
repeatedly.
Girl?
And even that's starting to wear thin.
Oh yeah, this is nothing!
So, that was Excel Saga. Gladly putting a stop to that. To any fan of Excel Saga watching this, this is going to be a negative review. Sorry if you all love Excel Saga and you think it's awesome. Great, fantastic, go and watch it to your heart's content. Personally, I found this fucking irritating. The only pro I could find is I like the artwork. Animation flows very well, the beautiful colouring and stuff. Animation's fine. Now, the complaints that I had. The main character, she is really, really, really annoying. You know, there's nothing endearing about this character. Now, people might tell me, oh, she gets better the more you watch her. Oh, she's funny, she's kind of a spoof of stuff, it's supposed to be silly. But there's nothing funny to me, and it's just nothing redeeming about just an irritating bitch who shouts all her lines. I mean, hang on. Would you like it if I shouted all my lines in the video? I'm doing a video! I have to shout at the top of my lungs! Isn't this funny? Isn't this witty and clever? No, it's fucking annoying! It's irritating, you know, shouting all your lines. It's just, I know I'm repeating myself, but it's fucking irritating. So yeah, it's the shouting and the, like, hyperactive ditziness irritated the shit out of me. I mean, there was some moments where she wasn't shouting her lines, you know, those were okay, but I just don't like this character at all. Just, I can't quite put my finger on it, guys, but just watching it, all that was going through my head was, I hate you. You know, I detest, I loathe you. I'm someone who loathes you, bitch. Now stand up and rhyme. Kudos if you get the joke. I never want to see that character again. Like, I'm not going to watch any more episodes of Excel Saga. Don't even request any more Excel Saga. That was fucking irritating. Now, going in the theme with the shouting here, I want to talk about the horrible voice work. Some of the characters did have, like, okay voices, but, like, the voices of two of the characters especially, very loud, very obnoxious, and it's kind of painful to the ears. I'm not going to go over the shouting again, because you've already heard me pathetically shouting like that. And by the way, if my shouting was pathetic, that's the point. That's what it felt like to me. It felt pathetic. Plus, what was this story about? Okay, like, what was going on in this? Like, she starts off, like, apparently, like, she's some, like, fanatical devoter to some El Palazzo guy. Then she's a traffic warden, and then she's talking about eating a dog-cat thing in an apartment block. I couldn't, like, what was going on? Is this, like, some retarded version of, like, The Fast Show, or like The League of Gentlemen, for example, where they keep changing the characters and plot up? Because, help me out. I went into this thing blind, and I came out hating it. And I think the other complaint I had was, it used the same joke over and over and over and over and over again. The whole joke of when the character dies, she's sent to, like, this spacey void, and I'm guessing it's the plot hole that brings her back to life. It's like, okay, it was funny the first time. It was kind of clever. Second time, yeah, it was kind of cute, but when you did it about 5 times, especially when they threw in the construction worker joke as well, when you kept doing it, the more you tell a joke, the less funny it gets. Like, if I told you the same joke 5 times in a row, you probably laughed the first time, but you wouldn't laugh the 5th time I told you, because you've heard it enough times and it becomes stale. I'm talking about 5 times, like, in one moment. If it's like a duration, like it happens like once, like 5 times every season, it's like that in 60 episodes. That's fine. What the fuck am I talking about? Alright. I just hated this. It's nice to look at, but turn the sound off. Or just maybe default to Japanese, because I'm guessing this is like maybe late 90s, early 90s, early 2000s, when voice acting in anime was fucking terrible. I mean, seriously, you look at some of the early American dubs of anime, it's fucking terrible. These days it's a lot better. And if this is a recent dub, I am shocked and appalled. So yeah, it's getting a thumbs down from me on this one. Now, like I said, if you guys love Excel Saga, then, you know, tell me I'm a heathen bastard all you want, but I like to think that I give you guys my honest opinion. I mean, would you rather I just lied to you all and told you, this is amazing, I absolutely love this, 5 stars, thumbs up, and that sort of stuff? I mean, would you rather I lied to you and told you it was good? Because I like to think that you guys come to me for an honest viewpoint, and I like to think I give you that. I mean, it's kind of why I had those thoughts about, you know, My Little Pony, Doug Walker, ABGN, and other people like that. I mean, in future, would you rather I just lied to you? I mean, if you'd rather I lied to you, then, you know, then great, but stop being honest with myself. But can I recommend this to you? Only if you're really curious. If you're a diehard fan of this show anyway, you're not going to care what I think. You already have, like, all the DVD box sets, and you probably have the manga comic books, so it doesn't matter what I think. But if you've never heard this show and you're kind of curious, try and find it in Japanese. It's probably less irritating. So, with that in mind, everybody, we come to the close of another end of reaction. Tell you what, tell you what, let's end this in the style of Excel Saga, shall we? With that in mind, everybody, this is the end of another reaction and review. I have been Random. Take care, and I'll see you in the near future. Peace! I am never doing that again.
You cannot die, Excel. Life is too valuable, but more than that.
Life is too valuable. Stop fucking lying to everybody. Life is shite and you know it.